Hello champions, I thought how about if we still play Europe Advance, but how about if we do that with fixed cards? Let's actually see how this game goes. For this game I added beginner as a minimum rank, so there would be players from beginners to grandmasters. There would be no novices in this game, as what we want to do is to have a challenge in this game. Do not think that as the red player I got a really good spawn. As you can see, I've got most of my true spawn in this area, but the problem is that Spain is a one border hold and the white player will certainly go for it. Unless would that be reasonable for me to immediately wipe out the white player from his place? Like actually hoping to get really good blitzes over there, but if I do it, the white player would still have that 3-troop army. So do not like it as much, but I see that blue player actually misses a good opportunity to take over the Narc out. It goes for the noob corner. We all newbie players below noob corner, Iceland, probably wanting to expand to British Empire too, and he misses out on this guys. The Narc gives +4 troops. Iceland only gives +2 troops. And if he wants to take over the British Empire, he has to blitz so many troops. Okay, I mean, I like my position kinda more now. I might be able to take over Southeastern Europe now. Also, technically, the Russian Empire is reasonable. North Africa is reasonable, but that will require for other players to remove their troops to move them out. Like, I do not have a super obvious choice, I have to decide myself. To be honest, which players would like to be allies? Let's actually see. It would be much easier if I ally with our players and see which holds do we go for. And also I should probably avoid going for places which would be way overcrowded. So for example, I see the white player will go for this, for one border Spain, the green player will go for this. If I go for West Africa right there, I would be in between two players, and if I go for North Africa, I do not think that would be that great either. I would be even next close to the black player, besides these two players. And so white player would eventually either have to attack me or the green player. I assume the black player will go for this hold, right? In all honesty, the Russian Empire. The Russian Empire is kinda far away from our players, so I'm basing my choice on that. Not sure how many turns will it take for me to capture it. I would say 3 or 4 probably. So not the most ideal, but also remember we're playing with fixed cards. A lot of other players will be bouncing each other and not necessary. If your weakest means you lose. Diplomacy is another part of the game, and this is where I'll try to navigate through. Like for example, it doesn't seem like the green player would have a great position either. The poor player immediately became a bot, and I will just simply keep adding more troops to this place. Let's see, will the green player break through blue? He doesn't, okay, I mean he gets a perfect blitz over there. Oh, is he really going? Okay, seriously, green. Let's see if he breaks through the black player, then that would be amazing. Okay, will he do that? Okay, no. Okay, so I'm not sure too much why did the green player break through blue. Of course he was easily able to do that, but remembering diplomacy is another part of the game. The blue player will hold the grudge the entire game on him, so the green player would better deal with the blue player quickly now. I mean, and it seems like he's relocating his army, right? The green player will just move to this place instead, it seems. So I don't know, he might be fine, but it also depends who will be faster to trade my set. Technically, the green player is ahead with turn order. And the black player moves out from his place. Thank you very much, black. He moved out from the South Russia area. Let's see. Okay, one more territory. We're playing on Europe Advance map, which got a lot of territories. And what I mean is that I could end up receiving additional troops, because if you have 11 territories, you get 3 troops. If you have 11 or fewer territories, but if, for example, if you get with 12 one, you start receiving an extra troop. Then if you have 15 territories, you receive 2 additional troops. 1 additional troop every 3 territories. Even the green player takes over, that's smart. The purple player is a bot, so if a blue player wants to break for him, he would have to go through this. Or add more troops to this place. I'm not sure why is the green player not defending this border too well. Doesn't seem like the blue player would care too much. I mean, that's smart. I mean, he should just simply focus on this position. If I was him, I would wipe out these green players' territories too, because the green player could have a set. And I mean, now, now he has 2 borders to guard. If he had wiped out these territories and left his army in Scotland, he would have 1 border to guard. Unless the green player would have really wanted to go through London and Mercia troops. And so blue player go, I mean, so black player goes for Southeastern Europe, which is a smart decision. especially didn't move out my army because I didn't want a black player to start accumulating advantage that fast. He will be receiving plus 8 troops now and it isn't that good. Let's see the blue player got that army. I think nothing much I can do about the black player right there. I won't even guard against him, but do not want that the blue player will decide to randomly break through me. This is why I'm spending the most of my attention guarding his border. Because when it comes to black, he could easily break through this, not only through these borders over there, but if he really wanted, he could even break through this easily. He will receive so many troops and basically that's no point for me to guard against a black player at all. Also, let's remember that my position is weak. I'm not sure if I should expand as fast. Technically, I could take over Eastern Europe, but that would require for me to waste so many troops. I think the black player would then attack me, easily neutralize me, and the game would be over for me. But now I think I could be still fine. Well, depending on black. My faith is dependent on black. He could easily ruin the game for me, but at the same time the green player could become a problem to him, and at the same time the white player will be expanding to this place. I mean, I should work with black, right? Let's see, well, I wanted to capture this, but he left the 2-troop army in this place. I wanted to fully move these troops out to show the support to the black player fully, but I mean, he can just simply blitz these troops himself now. Let's actually send him a thumbs up. Let's work with a black player because I think he's a smart player. So far, I would say he's the most experienced opponent in this game. Probably should help out the white player a little bit too, guys, because I mean, he'll eventually will either have to expand either into green or black. I think the white player would go for one of these players. Okay, I mean, the green player is about to get smart, guys, or not. If I was blue, I would be careful because the green player is at 5 cards. But I really like the signs. The blue player is definitely concerned about the green player. The blue player doesn't care about me as much over there. As you can see, he doesn't add any troops to this place. Let's see, how about if I help both these players at once, guys? How about if I just simply go like this? I just simply go like this, I just simply go like this, and thumbs up to white and thumbs up to black. I'm playing diplomacy here. Playing diplomacy over there. Before then, I do not think a white player would have appreciated me as much, because I mean, I was especially not moving these traps. Well, not specially, but I mean, I didn't have a good reason. I had other places for territories to capture, but now he might appreciate me. And in case if we end up in a 3-player situation, then it could be a big advantage. He keeps making these random troop splits, so I think he has not as much experience in this game. And if you gain that player's trust, then it's a really big advantage. In all honesty, the biggest threat in this game for me is black. The blue player doesn't like green. The green player probably knows that the blue player doesn't like him. The black player is in the middle and kinda neutral. But I shouldn't attack the black player, at the very least, while the white player is not busy with something over there. What I want is that the white player would go to attack black, and maybe then I could neutralize black. I mean, I should be careful because, I mean, do not want to attack anyone too fast, because then I'll just simply become so weak. Let's take a look at my troop number. Right there I'm at 40 troops. The black player has double the troops I do. But we also should wait for my turn to see the real number. Okay, well, the black player is actually attacking white himself, right? Yes. Nice. Nice. Okay, I mean, so the blow turned out in a way well, right? The black player could have chosen to attack either of these players. He decided to attack the white player, not me. Myself right there, I'll be just simply striking one big army over there, guys, and we'll see. Should just simply wait for the perfect opportunity. Too bad the white player doesn't have a set, so he can't retaliate to the black player back. Also, not a guarantee that the conflict will escalate between blue and green. If I had to guess, we definitely don't appreciate each other, but I mean, if the green player is strong enough, the blue player might just simply have to back off. He won't be able to do much. Doesn't seem like the green player would like to do anything further. Okay, well, with the black player breaking from white, that maybe changes the dynamics of this game. Before then, my biggest threat I would have said, and I said it was the black player, but now I'm mostly concerned about the green player, because the green player is in the most neutral position. Against the black player, he has a set at 3. I thought the white player will be able to survive, but now I'm not sure anymore. To be honest, the black player should fortify his 17th troop army in this place, and yes, he is smart. The black player is smart. To be honest, let's start expanding to Orient. While the black player is busy, I should just simply expand to this place. I mean, Eastern Europe is much easier choice, but let's just simply go this way. Let's just simply play this way. What I want is to keep this army open. Technically, if I had taken over Eastern Europe, I could have let my army open, but that army would have been closer towards the black player's borders, closer next to the green player too. So this is why I decided to go for Orient instead. And I think the game is over for the white player. Doesn't matter what he does, guys, he's toast. But does that really mean the black player will get to dominate? If I could, should I eliminate the black player next turn? If he really goes Berserk on the white player, if he goes to blitz a lot of troops. If I was the black player, I would a little bit slow down. Okay, that's interesting. The green player fortified this army to this place, he might want to contest for this place, but not necessarily. Maybe he just doesn't want that the white player potentially break with him. Let's see. I should be careful before the signing. Better to attack black, for example, or the green player. I should be careful because I could give a good advantage to another player, to another one. Both green and black players are strong. So my question is, would the green player actually go to this place? Would he contest for these holds with a black player? Here's my biggest question. Actually, it might be smart for the black player to wipe out these troops of white guys, because now if I finish wiping out the white player from this place too, now the green player might actually go for this elimination. This is what I think. The green player might actually eliminate white now. Well, let's actually see if he does that, guys. Game over for white. The alliance with a white player doesn't matter anymore, because that's literally 0% chance of him surviving. He told me to attack a black player, but that would have been probably the worst decision. Well, not necessarily the worst, but now I should really think. Green and black are both strong. The black player has lost some momentum, but he's about to regain it if he actually receives his troops. If the green player takes over Spain, would the black player go to break through the green player? To be honest, the black player is doing a lot of work. He's playing this game really aggressively, so I would like to have this player in alliance, in a serious alliance, to work to defeat our players. Because I have no idea how much would the green player be willing to attack our players. Would he just simply be more passive? Attack green. Okay, thumbs up and thumbs down right where he's asking better to attack, and yes. Let's team up right where I'm working with a black player. Let's check if the blue player break the balance of the game right there, guys. I mean, the green player is the strongest player. I mean, he doesn't do much. I mean, it makes sense in the blue player's case. He's weak, he shouldn't base too many troops. Could still make a comeback, because I mean, there are 3 major powers in this game. Me, black and green, and we might want to fight it out. Okay, well, it means the black player doesn't really attack. The green player. Not in the way at the very least I wanted. I think I could still wipe out the green player from this place. Do not think taking over Scandinavia would help me that much. It's only a 3+ hold, and I would be closer bordering the blue player, and that's something I do not want. So this is why I didn't finish taking over Scandinavia. It's useless for me. And encourage the collective blue. Okay, well, the green player is hoarding troops. I thought he might break. He might break for a lot, because then he would have 2 borders over there. At the very least when it comes to guarding Spain and West Africa. Okay, I mean, his fortification choices is smart. Could technically go to eliminate the blue player, but that wouldn't necessarily make the green and black players fight each other. Could potentially be eliminated as well, but not sure. I could definitely bring this game into a 3-player situation. But would then the black player settle for the 2nd place by eliminating me from the game? Here's my biggest question. I mean, the blue player is at 4 cards. If I go to eliminate the blue player, then I think that's the moment. Let's attack the blue player right there. I'm sorry, but I need to attack your territory, black. Let's actually go to eliminate blue, guys. I want to get into a 3-player situation over there. The blue player will just simply be eliminated from this game. And we'll see. I mean, right there, looking at the troops counter, I was the strongest player. So right there, I think I should have done something that might encourage green and black players fight, because otherwise, if we had seen him so strong, I do not think he would have engaged into a conflict as much. I think the most neutral place for me still this, I guess. If a green player wins, he could take over the noob corner, steal it from me. If I had kept my army, for example, in London, then I think that would have really bothered the green player. So I just simply went back to my original place. Yes, I'm like, yeah, I mean, the green player is taking over it. Technically, we're allies, but I mean, at this point, he sees he can easily take over this hold, and that's fine. To be honest, I didn't want to hold the noob corner. Why? Because if both of the players were neutral towards me, then would have started receiving these additional troops, and wouldn't have been for them as much initiative to attack each other. But technically, now we can go, but I'm not sure. I mean, the green player is an expander. He doesn't really look to attack the black player. Okay, let's attack. Let's attack the green player. If a black player is serious, then I'm joining him as well. Nice, yes. The green player has already betrayed me, so that will be reasonable for me to retaliate, but the black player decided to attack the green player himself. So I think this is why the green player will be mostly mad on black. Let's send a heart to you, black. Let's go to this place. Want to wipe out the green player from his noob corner. Want to regain back what belongs to me. Guys, and of course I'm going to break through France. Let's actually break through every single continent the green player holds over there. Right, and I mean, let's go back. I could have broken through the green player by attacking through right there through Alps, but then I would have unleashed 4 to 1 troop army of the green player towards myself. I wanted to keep this army in this place, so then if the green player wants to use it, then he has to go through the black player. And right there I left my army in London because I mean the green player only had a 13 troop army, and right there it's impossible for him to break through this, so I might just simply end up holding everything if the black player doesn't break through me. It's okay, I mean the green player is crazy actually. Blitz is this okay while he is surrendering? I think right where the game is so close towards being over, green. So close towards being over. I think diplomacy has went into this unexpected direction, as you can see, guys. The green player is a very emotional player. Okay, well, yes, a thumbs up, and right well, before I do it, let's just simply eliminate the purple player from the game, and I lock my army over there. So will actually be another turn over there, but that's fine. Okay, the black player has a set. He could definitely wipe out the green player from his place, making it easier for me to finish wiping off the green player. If I was him, this is what I would do, because if a green player is in a single place, then it's much easier for me to easily eliminate him from the game, wipe him out without actually locking my army for another time. Alright, 40 troops. I won't even trade in a set as of now. I'll just simply finish eliminating the green player from the game. Let's not lock my army over there. Right, good game, well played. I'm sorry, black, this has happened to you, sir. But right there, I get to take this place. That was a really nice match. And before we end this game, let's send you a heart. GG's. Let's see, so if I had to guess, the black player is the highest ranked opponent. Let's see whether or not it's true. Let's see, expert, intermediate, beginner, master, and beginner, alright? So both green and black were the highest ranked opponents.